You ever have a real bad infected cyst? Yes, generally you can go to the ER and they'll lance it for you. Some will do it right in the doctor's office, depending on how bad it is. But if it is red and inflamed and looks like it's going to bust wide open, can't sit on it, need a donut, you should definitely call your doctor. But if you're not one of those and like to try organics first, this is the way to go. If this doesn't clear it up, then yes, by all means, get that thing lanced. So what I'm going to use today is organic essential tea tree oil and organic castor hexane-free oil. Okay, it's great for skincare, and this is great for drawing out the infection. And you're going to want to do 1 drop to like 10 drops of castor. Or if your skin isn't so sensitive, you can do 1 drop to 4 or 5 drops of the castor. Make sure you got a dropper or something to accurately measure the ratios. You don't want to put raw oil on a cyst. It'll burn. It's not what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to draw out the infection. That way, your cyst is seeping on its own. Do not pop it. Boy, is it tempting, but don't pop the cyst. It'll only make it worse and potentially make the infection go deeper, and you'll end up at the hospital anyways. So just, don't sit on it so much. Do sitz baths, S-I-T-Z. Do sitz baths. They make them for the toilet too if you don't have a bath. They're awesome. I have one. Always keep the area clean and covered with some kind of gauze so it's not rubbing up against clothing where you can further an infection. But this is a great way to heal a cyst. If you feel it coming on, get on it right away. But cysts can be gross and nasty, yep, and embarrassing depending on where they are, or just embarrassing because they're gross and nasty. But they happen for all kinds of reasons. Some people have excessive sweat glands, okay? So that can cause it. Say you like to shave your area and make it all nice and clean, smooth. You could have an ingrown hair. Sitting for long periods of time can cause cysts, almost like bed sores. These things happen to many of us. Whether it's on your bum, your back, your sides, your peri area, they all happen to all of us at one point or another. And it doesn't mean you're a dirty person. It just means that something's not agreeing. I sweat like a 300-pound man. Go figure. Might be why I get mine every once in a while. I have overactive sweat glands. So with that, let's take a look here on what I'm doing and how to do the ratio. Okay, so here I have gotten some Q-tips, and I have a dropper, and I have a clean glass. You can use something smaller if you want. I had this and it works, so. But what you're gonna do, this has a cover. I mean, you could take it off if you want, but I don't want my entire hand smelling like tea tree oil at the moment. So I'm just going to make 1 drop. Let's see. Whoop, that was probably like 3. So I'm probably gonna put like 20 drops of castor oil. So here, I'm just gonna fill this bad boy. Where to go? I'm gonna fill up this bad boy. Okay, well, I got some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20-ish. I said 20-ish. But like I said, that was a little bit more tea tree oil than I wanted in there. So it's not working too great on this castor oil with this dropper here. My hands are very shaky. It happens. Okay. So with that little tiny bit of mixture you see it there, I'm going to mix that together with a Q-tip. There we go. Now you can see it a little better. Sure is strong. So if you cover this with like saran wrap or baggie or something like that, or if you have a glass container that actually has a cover on it, that would be pretty cool. Maybe stick it in the fridge for a cooling effect. All right, so now I have some on here, and we're going to do something like this. I know this will be silly, but it's not too far-fetched. Okay, so for all intents and purposes, say this is your cyst, this purple sweet potato here. And, I mean, kind of looks like it, all inflamed and yucky. Might have a little head on it where it's seeping some oozing, bacteria, infection, whatever. It's nasty, right? So you're going to take this, you're going to go like this. You really should, I was going to say taste test. You okay? Skin test somewhere with healthy skin and see if it doesn't burn or anything like that. But I think I'm all right. And what you're going to do is you're going to apply this around your cyst. Leave that little head thing alone, but you're going to put this all over around your cyst. Whoops. All over around your cyst. And you only want a thin layer. Okay? You don't want to glob it on so it's all yucky, just a nice thin layer. Like so. After you've put on a thin coat of this awesome castor oil and tea tree mix, you want to put a warm compress on top of the cyst, okay? And leave it there for 10 to 20 minutes. And that'll help induce the herbs and the oils, which will penetrate into your skin deep. It'll heal the skin, and it'll pull out any infection that is in your cyst. But again, if for some reason this is not doing it, there are other things you can try, which I will list in the description, that work alongside with this. This is your initial go-to. You always try the tea tree and castor oil first, or another carrier oil of some sort. And then you can move on to other things if tea tree oil is not working. If after these other things that I list in the description are not working for you, and you're still red and you're still swollen and not secreting any fluids from the spot, the cyst, then you definitely should go see a doctor. Okay, go see a doctor anytime you want. I'm not a doctor. I just love traditional ways that people have been doing things for many, many years. Don't put yourself in jeopardy because I told you so. Do this at your own risk, for sure. But if you feel you need to go to the doctor, go. Shit, don't let me stop you. Just saying, if you catch it early enough, you can definitely use this. It's great. If it's later in the game for your cyst, it may take a little more coaxing with your sitz bath, and Epsom salt is another great natural source to pull infections out of your cysts. So if it's not in an area where you can do a sitz bath, or some kind of, you want to do a warm face cloth. You need moist heat. So thanks, everyone. I appreciate you watching. Here's another great tip from Pagan Homesteading. Until next time, sippy.